Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a Beyblade unboxing of the new B-182 Dynamite entry set. So I know it's a bit late, but I did just receive mine. So this will be a little bit different from other unboxings I've done on this channel. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show the front and the back of the box, and then I'll go through and show the items in it. Then we'll get right to weighing the parts and battling. So yeah, let's go ahead. So as you all know, this does come with the new Dynamite, I'm gonna say Belial Nexus Venture with the Armor 2. Comes with a new LR launcher, a grip, and a new stadium. Now, with regards to the new stadium, I honestly do not plan on doing any testing in the new stadium, as I am mostly focused on tournaments. So I will be testing in the standard stadium. Now, if you want to see combos in this new stadium or even any other stadiums, you can let me know in the comments and I will test in specific stadiums. But yeah, so this is the front of the box, which I'm sure you've all seen. So I'll go ahead and turn it around so you guys can see the back. And yeah, this just goes over what's in this. And as you all know, there's a new low and high mode with this this new series. And something I do want to point out, as this has been mentioned quite a few times, this shows the correct way to launch. So you pull the string straight out. Now I know I don't launch this way all the time, but this is the correct way, otherwise you'll break a lot of launchers like I have. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open this up and briefly show the parts. Alright, here's the new launcher, and yeah, I definitely like the color scheme on this. Now it does have the R and the L on it, so you know which way it's oriented for. And to take it apart, you just pull these tabs down. This part comes off and you pull back on this red part. Then you just flip it around and essentially just put it back on the exact way you just took it off. And yeah, so now it's oriented for the left. So yeah, from the previous tournament I went to, this did seem to have a lot more power than the sparking ones. And the people who have it did mention that it has a lot more torque. So I'm looking forward to see if that is the case or not. So yeah, this is the launcher. Now I'll show the grip that it comes with. And everyone knows I'm not really a huge fan of grips. I have given them a try here and there, and I think I may try to use them a little bit more often. So it comes with this nice, I guess this is black and gray grip. So yeah, so I believe I have maybe 4 or 5 grips that I've never actually used much. So yeah, this is the grip, and here I'll go over the paper it comes with. So yeah, this is the paper that all Beyblades come with. It shows you some interesting combos, and then here's some QR codes. I'm not really sure what they're for, but I don't use them, so if anybody wants to use them, there they are for you. And yeah, a little preview to what's next. And here's the back of the sheet, just really talking about the stadium and how they can go around the edge and whatnot. And that's just my guess, as I don't read this. And yeah, here's the parts for the Beyblade. So I'll go ahead and open this up and take them out. Alright, so here are the parts for the Beyblade. So yeah, I did go ahead and zoom in. So first we have Belial, and yeah, I'm not too sure what I think about this. It is fairly light, honestly. Here's the Dynamite, and yeah, nothing fancy about this. Here's the Armor 2. Not bad. And here's the new Nexus disc. Does have a little bit of weight. Let's see. And yeah, 4 stars, so I guess that's good. And here's the new Venture driver. So this is a very interesting looking driver. Now, with the little spikes there, I think this can be pretty aggressive. Now I know it has that tip there, which is probably fairly good in stamina. But yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to weigh these parts separately, and then I'll put it together in, I guess, whichever mode I happen to put it together in, and then we'll get to the battles. So yeah. Alright, so since this is a new Beyblade, what we'll do first is make sure the scale is calibrated. So this is 50 grams. And yeah, the scale is calibrated. So let's go ahead and start weighing the parts. So we'll weigh Belial first, and it weighs 6.92. Now let's do Dynamite, 5.51, and Armor 2, 13.62, and let's do Nexus, 30.38. So yeah, this is a little bit lighter than my wheel. So yeah, and let's do Venture, 7.82. So I'll go ahead and put the entire combo together and then weigh it as a whole. So the way I'll do this is, alright, so here's Dynamite, so let's go ahead and put Belial in there, and I guess we'll do it this way. So we'll put the Armor 2 here, and we'll make sure to lock it so it does lock like the GT Beyblades. And let's get Nexus, so I think this will be low mode. And let's go with Venture. Alright, so there we have it. So this should be 60 something grams, let's see. Yep, 64.28 grams. So this is an extremely light combo. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right to the battles. Alright, so we're going to be battling in the standard stadium. Now, I didn't show the new stadium as I'm pretty sure you all know what it looks like. And like I said, if you guys want to see battles in the new stadium or any other stadium, just let me know and I will do battles in those stadiums. So, for the first matchup, we have Tempest Solomon with the metal chip core, 1S wheel, and Xtend Plus. As usual, we'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll switch over to the new Dynamite Belial with Armor 2, Nexus, and Venture. And yeah, I'll use the new launcher for this. Let's see how this works out. So I'll use the new launcher for the new Beyblade, and I'll use the sparking launcher for the older sparking Beyblade. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll just put them both on their launchers. Alright, so let's go with Tempest first. Alright, so I don't like the feel when I pulled the string out. It felt a little too loose. So, I'm rooting for Tempest as it is my combo. So yeah, let's see what happens. And this is in low mode, by the way. So yeah, Tempest won that one, so let's go ahead and launch Tempest first again. Oh wow, that was a really good hit. Yeah, I can see Venture being pretty aggressive with the right launch. Alright, so that is another win for Tempest, so we'll launch Tempest first one more time. And I think maybe in the next episode I'll test with it in high mode, as I don't want these episodes to be too long. Alright, so Tempest. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think Tempest is going to win this one again. Now, yeah, I'm gonna have to test in high mode as well, just to see if one has more stamina than the other. So that is a win for Tempest, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and launch the Dynamite Belial first this time. Alright, so Belial. Yeah, I definitely like the feel of the older launcher. Now, I do think the cord on the new launcher is a bit longer, but it honestly does feel a lot looser. Yeah, this is going to be a win for Tempest. Alright. And I think as more and more of the Dynamite series Beyblades get released, they will definitely take over the meta. So let's launch Belial first again. Alright, so we'll redo that launch, as I did launch directly on top of it. And yeah, this, I'm not sure what it is, but I don't really like this launcher. It feels a bit weird. Alright, so Belial. I mean, it does have some decent hits. For the last launch, I'm gonna try to use the older launcher with Belial. Yeah, this is gonna be a win for Tempest again. Alright, so let's do one more launch with Belial first. Alright, and I'm using the older launcher, so let's just see what happens this time. Yeah, that definitely feels better. It has a lot more resistance when you're pulling the actual string. That said, you can probably get a lot more torque and speed out of the new launchers, as the string is longer. So you can get more rotations, I'd assume. Alright, so this is another win for Tempest, so we'll go ahead and switch over to the next combos. So we have Brave Valkyrie with 2A in 3-bladed mode and Xtend Plus. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to Dynamite Belial with the Armor 2, Nexus, and Venture. So yeah, let's go back. So let's do Brave first. Yeah, Dynamite definitely packs a punch. I honestly think it's going to win this matchup. Alright, so that is a win for Dynamite Belial. Alright, let's launch Brave first again. Oh man, so that is a win for Brave. I definitely expected it to swing back in. So I did do a tilted launch, as I was trying to get an aggressive pattern just to see how it would play out. So let's do Brave first again. Brave first. And Belial had a click on it. So, I do believe it was KO'd, but I'll look at the replay to be sure. Yeah, it appears that Brave will win this. So we'll go ahead and launch the Belial first. Alright, so I do think that if it doesn't get KO'd, it will win in stamina against this Brave combo. Now, it is a little bit lighter than the Tempest Solomon combo, so yeah. And was I wrong? Yeah, I was wrong. So maybe I just got lucky the first couple of ones. Alright, so we'll launch Belial first again. And I won't do a tilted launch this time. I'll try to just launch it in the center. Alright, let's see what happens now. It looks like the 2A is definitely destabilizing it. Alright, so that is a win for the Brave combo, so we'll go ahead and launch the Belial first again. And that pink color is very, very bright. I don't know if it's like a hot pink or pink. Yeah, so this is going to be another win for the Brave combo. And nope, was wrong in typical fashion. So, we'll do Belial first one more time. And again, I won't do a sliding launch this time, as it seems to just get KO'd when I do that. Alright, so that is a win for Brave, and we'll go ahead and switch combos. And let me just readjust the stadium. So we have World Spriggan with 2B in free spin mode and the drift driver. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, and we'll switch over to the Dynamite Belial with the Armor 2 Nexus and Venture. So Drift is going to win this. It's opposite spin. I know the Venture driver is new. However, I don't think it can beat Drift. So we will launch the World combo. Alright, so let's try that again. And I have been using this drift driver in tournaments now, so it's getting even more loud. Alright, so we'll go ahead and say that was a win for World, and let me just clean off this driver. We'll go ahead and launch World first again. So, launch. Yeah, World is going to win this one. These both are very low profile. Yeah, no surprise here. So let's launch World first one more time. And yeah, I'm sure you guys can see how light I'm launching World, and it's still going fairly crazy. The drift driver. And yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of these new launchers. They don't seem to lock in place like the sparking ones do. So, World. going to be another win for the world combo. Yeah, you really want to tornado stall against this combo. Well, at least against the unawoken version, you want a tornado stall. The awoken version of drift will just go around the outside unless it's launched extremely light. So we'll go ahead and launch Belial first. So that's a win for world. So I'm gonna put it on this launcher and we'll launch Belial first again. Alright, that is a win for the Belial combo. And as I always say, I am launching the world hard when I'm going second in these conditions, as I really don't get a chance to hard launch it in times. Now if I'm going same spin, I will hard launch it, but typically I use it in opposite spin matchups, so I'm used to light launching it. So let's go ahead and launch Belial first one more time. Alright, so that is a win for world, and we'll go ahead and switch combo. So I'll adjust the stadium. So we have Rage, Diabolos, 3A, and the Awoken Destroy Dash. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then I'll switch over to the new Dynamite Belial with Armor 2, Nexus, and Venture. Now, I'm honestly not too sure who's going to win this one. I can see Rage bullying it on a unawoken Destroy Dash, but on an awoken one, I'm honestly not too sure. I mean, it still has KO potential, but let's just see. So Rage did pick up some speed there with that equalization. So Venture versus Awoken Destroy Dash in opposite spin. Alright, so that was a tie. So we'll go ahead and relaunch Rage first. I didn't expect it to be a draw. Alright, so Rage. Yeah, so these are both getting some pretty decent hits. Now, I have to say I'd imagine it would be different if this was a fresh Destroy Dash. Alright, so that was a win for Rage that time. So I'll slow that down, but yeah, Rage definitely won that time. So we'll go ahead and launch Rage first one more time. And Belial had a click on it. Alright, so that was launched head on, but we'll go ahead and count it as a win for Rage. So we'll go ahead and launch Belial first. Alright, so that is another win for Rage. So we'll launch Belial first again. And again, it has a click on it. Yeah, so I must say, fresh Destroy Dash, I think this Belial would be getting KO'd a lot more. And it does appear that opposite spin, Awoken, Destroy Dash, well, not that time. I was gonna say it can beat the Venture driver, but it did not that time. And Belial was launched first. So we'll launch Belial first one more time before switching Alright, let's see what happens. Good hit. So the Rage combo is definitely good at equalizing against this Belial in low mode. So that was a win for Rage that time. So we'll go ahead and switch combos. Alright, so we have the People's Champion, Hollow Lucifer 2 with 4A in balance mode wheel and ultimate reboot dash. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll switch over to the new Dynamite Belial with Armor 2, Nexus, and Venture. So let's see what happens. Let's go with Hollow first. Alright, so it definitely wasted a lot of stamina in that tornado stall. And I did not purposely tornado stall. So I do think that Belial will win this matchup. Yeah. And thinking about it, the height difference, Hollow can't actually hit Belial. And I didn't think about that. So I definitely have to tilt it a lot harder in order for it to hit Belial. Otherwise, Belial is just hitting up against Will. So Hollow first again. Yeah, Belial's just hitting up against that Will. Now, if Hollow was on a different driver, maybe a stamina driver, then yeah, it would definitely win this. Yeah, that's a win for the Belial. So we'll launch Hollow first one more time. And I may need to get a new ultimate reboot. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, this ultimate reboot is just doing some stamina-esque stuff right now. So that is another win for Belial. So we'll go ahead and launch Belial first. Yeah, I definitely did not think about Belial being in low mode. So Belial first, and I'll tilt it launch this. So you can see I tilted it really hard. Yeah, Hollow's not going to be able to make contact. Belial's going to win this one as well. Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing how high mode does. This Hollow should make a lot more contact. So that is a win for Belial, so we will launch Belial first again. Funny, all my drivers seem like they want to act as a stamina driver nowadays. So this is another win for Belial, and we'll launch Belial first one more time. And no, I was wrong. Huh. Hollow won that one. So maybe from now on when I go to tournaments, maybe I'll just say the opponent's going to win and hopefully that makes me win. But yeah, we'll go ahead and launch Belial first. And actually, what I want to do this time is I'm going to use the older launcher for Belial. Yeah, it feels a lot more secure on this launcher. And I'll use the new launcher for Hollow. Actually, that feels a lot more secure than Belial did on this as well. So Belial first. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really don't like this new launcher. Alright, so that is a win for Hollow. So I'll put these away and come back with my thoughts on the new product. Alright, so first I want to talk about this launcher. Now, I like the idea that you can use it in right or left, kind of like the older LR launchers. However, yeah, the string is longer, but it doesn't have a lot of resistance. Now, I have heard people say it has a lot more torque, but I honestly don't see it. It's really loose, as opposed to, say, the sparking one. There's a lot more resistance in the string. And I know you can't see it in the video, but pulling it, there's a lot more resistance. So I feel like you get a lot more torque out of this one. Now, technically, yeah, the string is longer, so you will get more rotations, etc. But honestly, I'm really not a fan of this launcher. Now, I definitely prefer the older LR launchers. Those are probably my favorite ones. However, I went through about 5 or 6 of those, so they don't last long. And yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Now, for the new Beyblade, the Dynamite Belial with Armor 2, Nexus, and Venture. So this was tested in low mode, and it did fairly decent. So I'm gonna say, I don't really want to say if it's a competitive combo or not, as this is from a new series. So eventually I do believe these pieces will be competitive. I can definitely see Nexus being used as well as Venture. And obviously with Dynamite being one of 2 of the new Beyblades, I can see it being used a lot as well. Now, I think it may do a little bit better in high mode. I'm not too sure, but we will see. So yeah, if you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.